Hello, everybody. This is me, Martel. Just want to come back to say a message to all content creators, recording artists, songwriters, authors, and all that. And this will be a controversial kind of video for all my accounts and all that. As Martel, I get a lot of critics. I get a lot of criticism and all that about, oh man, why you do this social media thing? Why you do content creation? Why you do music and all that? I ain't gonna pay you. Are you getting paid for all this? And right now I'm working on getting my brand taken off the ground, my content, my music, and so much more. So it took me decades to build this. You know what I'm saying? And a message to young artists, young creators, young streamers, and all that. I was not taught this. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like I realize this too. Even the closest to me, I'm not sounding like I'm a douchebag or anything, but it hurts me to say that. You got a lot of critics that's trying to like tear me down. Man, that's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work, man. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Man, get a job, bro. You hear so much haters and critics, even from my own. It pains me to make a video about it. It pains me to no end to make a video about this. And I had to talk up here. If you don't like what I'm doing, piss off. That's all I simply gotta say. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve my time, my hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? I put decades to this. I was a songwriter. I was a recording artist, and basically a young YouTuber since 2007 as Martel the Cool, and also as Mr. Martel Sincere. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with all that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it angers me to make a video about this. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with haters, critics, doubters, and all that. People that want to doubt me and all that. Especially, you don't know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I got this cap made a couple years ago as a reminder. I'm working on actually getting 10K just on Blue Sky. You know what I'm saying? On my business account. So I've been slowly getting a lot of traction and all that, gaining a lot of supporters. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thank you for both accounts. You know what I'm saying? Martel the Cool and Mr. Martel Sincere. You know what I'm saying? And yes, and this is hard work into motion. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could say this to young kids, young people coming up. Follow your dreams. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not a good example of this because I get I get angry when people doubt me. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for young audience that are watching and all that, a message to content creators, streamers, influencers, and all that. I do this because I love it. It's my duty to create content. You know what I'm saying? I love making content. I love getting feedback. I love doing this. You know what I'm saying? I put my face literally online for nearly 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to be stopped, even by those closest to me. If you don't support me, back off. You know what I'm saying? And I thank those who've been watching me, supporting me for nearly like going on 20 years on my main account, Martel the Code, and 10 years as Mr. Martel Sincere. And yes, I do it because I love doing this. This is my hobby. This is what I enjoy doing. I love posting videos. I love posting content. I love doing everything I mentioned in the process and taking my brand off the ground. And that's not going to be cheap and all. I'm getting my taxes done. I'm getting my brand taken up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also getting investing to two laptops and all that. One for like video games and gaming and all that, and one for I'll give me a Razer Blade 14, and I'm giving me a MacBook Pro 14. I think M3 or M4, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? And being a content creator ain't cheap. Being a recording artist ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Especially I've been into recording studios. You know what I'm saying? And it's not cheap either way. You know what I'm saying? Especially I'm paying for studio time. I'm paying for mixing and mastering. I'm paying I need to start I'm learning this too because I also got to work deal with scammers in the music business, entertainment business. You got to work deal with scammers, BSers. You know what I'm saying? And I have blocked a couple people that doubted me. I said, hey, if you don't like what I'm doing, you can get off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, even if you did contribute, I say thank you for your contributions and such. But that does not give you a right to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it has been. I don't care how short it has been. I do not tolerate disrespect, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on a conservative note on both of my accounts, you know what I'm saying? Because also I'm dealing with sponsors. I'm working on getting new sponsors. I'm working on endorsements. I'm working on promotions and all that and advertising, and none of that ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And that's the main message I want to say. Do what you love, you know what I'm saying? Don't be cheap, you know what I'm saying? And I hate talking to cheapskates. That's like I did with one promoter broad, and she was such a cheapskate. I said, I said, what have you done for me as far as trying? And I've been dealing with these fake. Oh, wow, but be careful what I say. These fake producers and promoters and all that. I said, what the hell have y'all done for me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to terms about that. That a lot of people, you could pay so much money, and they don't want to support me back and all that. I said, what kind of part of the game is that? That I'm paying for studios, I'm paying for promotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting nothing back, or they don't want to put their full time investment into me. So basically, I'm being scammed and taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? That took me painful decades about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying not to curse. You know what I'm saying? I feel, and I want to inspire young streamers, young content creators. I'm glad I talked to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just some unfortunate environment I came up with. It's a dead town. It's a dead city. It's Toledo, Ohio. It's a dead city. Unless you're about sports, politics, or religion. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not about that, you're not going to get played. You know what I'm saying? And I know, actually, around I was watching something about what happens if you don't fit in a certain type and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not good at sports because I got poor chronic health conditions. And I don't care about what is that? Politics. That's not my game. And so I'm always open to, constructive criticism. Actually, I ran a line for one of my producers. And I kind of realized that going back, being in the music business, entertainment and all that, content creation, you gotta really be careful, know your P and Qs, question everything, you know what I'm saying? Do your research. And I give everybody a little tip. Use ChatGPT if you don't understand. Question everything. And that's why I piss off a lot of people growing up and all that because they expect me to be a sheep. And no, I'm not a sheep. You know what I'm saying? That being said, what got me into content creation I basically was being a vlogger my whole time, like just posting videos because I live alone. And I also live with a disability and mental health. I'm not going to say that. I'm not gonna say too much about my medical history or anything. That's not important, you know what I'm saying? And also, I'm always trying to figure out ways how to be creative and all that. I know building my studio ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And I recognize that, especially I had to get programs, hardware, software, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta get besides the hardware and all that ain't cheap. And also recording equipment ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And being me ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And let's be realistic, capitalism, you know what I'm saying? Capitalism. Money talks and everything else walks, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it conservative and keep it PG-13, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of bastards and brawls that screw you, scam you over, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart about it. Question what you put your money into, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing content creation, especially going to recording studios and all. Question what you're getting. And I learned that the hard, painful way about I was young and ignorant, you know what I'm saying? And it pains me to make a video about this. But know your worth to all content creators, streamers, artists, authors, and all that. One of my lady was telling me that she want to be an author. I said, that costs money, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm doing cost money. I'm buying, top of the line phones and all that, programs and software just for that. And that ain't cheap. Just working with my smartphone, you know what I'm saying? Then I gotta buy all kind of expensive crap, you know what I'm saying? And what can I say to young artists, young content creators, young streamers? You want to get into game streaming. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to invest in my laptop I got now. It's trash, you know what I'm saying? Trash for everything. And it kept crashing too, so oops. So I gotta figure out how all this gonna cost. And everything I do is not cheap. And it pains me to say that to like the great audiences yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm tired.